Hello, my name is Lucas. I've been disc golfing for 2 years now today, and this is what's in my bag. My bag is a dynamic disc shoulder bag. I like it because of its affordable cost, good materials, and a lot of space. It's about 22 discs. The first thing I carry is an old Mini from my uncle, who first introduced me to disc golf. I got this from Maui. It's very, very special. I'll start with overstable drivers. First one I carry is a Champion Firebird with a custom die job. It's not very good. I haven't used this terribly much, but it's good for forehand upshots around trees, overstable drives, spike hyzers, the typical. Nothing special. It's Ken Climo, 12-time world champ version. Next is a very old Star Destroyer. Again, overstable upshots, drives. It does flip a little bit in the headwind, which I really like. I believe this is 170 grams, 175, so it's pretty heavy, very overstable. I try not to throw it too much because it's a meat hook. Next is a Blizzard Plastic 165 David Wiggins Boss. Very flippy, definitely hyzer flip, downhill, long distance roller kind of shot. Tailwind straight. This is pretty good. Try not to throw it because it's bad for form, and I feel like I really have to muscle it, but still good to have around. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it works. Next, getting into control drivers. This is a Champion Thunderbird, Star Thunderbird. This is good for, hyzer drives around trees, primary obstacles. I don't typically throw this flat and let it fade. I haven't tried that yet. I mainly just use this for one shot in the course. It's a good disc. Now for my favorite line of drivers at the moment, the Valkyrie. This is my Champion Valkyrie. It has a nice infinite disc stamp on the front. And the reason why I like the Valkyrie so much is because in the Champion or Starlight plastics, they have really nice turn and then just a little bit of fade at the end to make it controllable. And the Starlight plastic does glide a lot, which is something that I really need at the moment, as I can't really throw that far. The Champion Valkyrie specifically is a little bit closer to the Thunderbird in terms of how straight it goes, and it has definitely less fade, but it does flip in headwinds, so I have to keep that in mind. I keep a Champion Mamba around, just in case I want to throw it for rollers, if I'm feeling that confident. Sometimes I'll throw this flat and just get a lot of glide out of the understability. But it's not something I throw terribly much, and I try to avoid it. I've also found that it's very good for sky and hyzers. And next, of course, is the Starlight Valkyrie, which I already showed you. It's glidey. It's 175, so it glides a lot. Has a nice flip, and has a similar shape to a DX Valkyrie, but it just lasts longer because Starlight. Trying to throw this more, and it's definitely something that I think would benefit my game, getting to learn this disc a lot. And since everyone has to have one of these, DX Leopard. This is a 157 gram, somewhere around there. It's good for rollers, turning shots, upshots. It's not my favorite disc, but it does the job. Alright, now for mid-ranges. My mid-range game isn't terribly accurate or good at the moment, but I'm still going with the classic KC Pro Rock. This is a 180 grams, so it's pretty heavy. I've been practicing a lot with this, trying to learn it. Same with all of my mid-ranges. But this one has a nice straight flight with just a little bit of fade at the end. Makes it pretty controllable. I sometimes have a few grip issues with this, but it's nothing terribly major like grip lock or anything. Next, on the way more overstable range is a DX Gator. I got this per the recommendation of someone on a forum, and I've had 1.5 fairway aces with this. One I threw in with a forehand, one I almost threw in with a backhand. So that's the primary reason I'm keeping this, and also because it's good for overstable mid-range shots, obviously. Next is a Rock 3. This is pretty heavy, I believe. It's 160. It's basically a faster putter. At my elevation, I don't get too much fade from this unless I'm throwing downhill or if I have a nose-up angle. I like the grip a lot. The bead's okay, and it seems to have a pretty controllable flight. Now for the straighter side, I have been debating a lot whether going with a Champion Panther, which you probably know is a faster dart, or a DX Shark. I go back and forth between these. I know this one has kind of a funny grip. It feels a little weird. It's pretty domey. But they both basically do the same thing, except this one's skippier, has maybe a little more fade. So I'm just going to say I use both of these, even though I don't always. And putters, I carry a G-Star AVR and a DX AVR. Well, the reason why is because they're AVRs. Good for putting, they're straight, they're glidey, controllable, good grip, all around a good disc. I need to throw these more. Alright, well that's in my bag. That's all I have. Thanks.